Oh wait, I'm agitated crane and I don't know what to do. Papam. Hold on. Head west on the road to Baldur's Gate. So I guess. I don't know. Let's go to camp. And maybe there we will get some... Ah, okay. Our camp is here. So we have Lae'zel... Isobel and Aylin do not look as other companions. Well, neither does Jaheira, actually. Hold on.
Let's have a look.
If we talk with this... she does not look to be... Well, to be fair, Halsin is not listed here either. Okay. Arabella?
I guess I can take care of myself. I mean, I've gotten this far.
Can't I leave her with the other kids? Who knows?
Ah, my good fella. Quite the cozy setup you have here.
Yeah.
I'll just make myself
I was hoping
comfortable.
maybe
Thank you so
there is like an option to send him to the girl to help with the performance. Apparently no. Gold Glow's heraldic helm. I mean, regal helm. All of it are nice helms, but it's they're not as good as stuff that I have. Ball, just ball. Bloodstone, bones. Why always buying balls? Not balls, bones. I have no clue. Eye patch. I guess let's keep the eye patch. Uh, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what the resonance stone would be for. Like, should we keep it or not? There we go. Actually, silver necklace. The rest I want to keep, probably. Dagger I want to get rid of. We may be up for another episode where we just go through the inventory. But no, looks like I'm doing better with all this, so should be fine. Exhort the reason. So this could be useful. So for example,
No, never mind.
My faith will guide me.
Sharp as ever. I've got a long road ahead.
hmm. Actually, what is her armor? Magical plate. So she reduces damage by 2. Relink. Relink is great, right? I seem to remember. Penalty to attack rolls. Disadvantage on stealth checks and no critical hits compared to... Oh! So that actually could be better. Spell slot restoration we want to keep. She doesn't have boots for some reason. Like heels could be useful. Acrobatics and armor class could be useful. And actually more useful than anything probably. So let's say like it compares to my, you see. Yeah, see, it is an improvement. Okay. Then whoever... Yeah. I don't have anyone who would use this heavy armor. Actually, when we have another level up, it could be possible. I mean, it could be that I decide to go with heavy armor proficiency on some characters. Like for example, Shadowheart, because she's currently she has only medium armor, but like if I'm being honest, I mean I mentioned this before. I absolutely hate 5th edition feats because there are like one or two that you could use, and then that's about it, right? The rest are either pointless or not fun or anything like that. So it could be, right? So we have Slave Mind and Dark Mind. It's fucking annoying that I missed it. Let's do this, I think. Resonance stone I'm gonna leave here. I'm gonna leave true mind, fresh mind, closed mind, willing mind, vacant mind, and butchered mind. And I'm gonna take... Oh, fuck. Oh. Fucking hell. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take those two mines with me. Eye patch, I'm gonna leave here. Ball, I'm gonna leave here. Bottled eye. Oh, and goblet. Probably sell. Camp supply. Here we go. Right, so Slave Mind and Dark Mind. I will try to go there again, but I'm not sure it's even... It will be even possible. Harper Spin. Let's move it there. Sentinel Shield. No!
Let's get going.
A long way to go still.
Sentinel Shield. Perilous Restoration, I think, is spell slot, yeah. Hello. Game.
Might find something useful.
Undead Ward is actually interesting. Resistance to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage, that's actually massive. Her crown is better though.
Well, not as bad as it could have.
This is with weapon attack though, so this is not as useful, I guess.
I'm ready.
So let's actually give this circlet to us. Where is it? Here. And this... I don't think I will need it anyway for now. Actually no, it's I think it's a great helmet for him. Yeah. Let's leave it for now. You may not agree, but that's okay, hold on. Tarbell's Guide to Distractions is something that I purchased recently. A comprehensive and practical guide to the craft of stage magic called Torpel's Guide to Distractions. Creased pages indicate a much-read excerpt entitled Making Money with Magic. The wise magician knows never to perform for free. Too many already rush to call our craft cheap or second-rate and point to archwizards as true masters of the arcane. Indeed, should any of those fine personages ever descend from their lofty towers to catch a show, they too think to lecture humble practitioners on matters of the art. The wise magician nods, smiles, and gently reminds such luminaries that true magic does not derive from staves, grimoires, or very fine hats, but from hard work and persistence to the craft. This ought to inspire a response of such animated and gesticulated proportions that your assistant will have ample time to rifle through overburdened pockets. Thus, the wise magician demonstrates the importance of a good distraction, and the archwizard learns a valuable lesson in humility. And I think I got Way of the Wanderer recently. Selenite Brush, Selenite Clothes, another brush. How to convey that which I know deep within myself to be true. With that, I could bring each of you reading those words into this head of mine, this heart of mine, feeling as one. Perhaps then I could speak what words fail to describe. That home isn't home unless you are far from home. That love isn't love unless it unleashes you. That the sky is infinitely big as long as you can always see it. Do I make sense? I think not. But perhaps the pathetic pattern of those words can create some rhythm approximating the joy of feet on road, with naught but everything ahead. Alright. Hmm. Okay.
I have something to
Jahiram.
ask.
I would not linger in this land over long. But whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
Can you join
You'll
me?
need to free up your ranks a little first.
Okay. Hold on. Take Will's place.
Then let us be about it.
Okay. So she's actually playable character. Great. Let's level her up. Jesus. Circle of the Land. You channel the natural arcana flowing through the earth and creatures atop cast powerful druidic magic. Actually, could I get Halsin? Where is Halsin? No, that's Will.
Path lies before me.
Halsin. Should be nearby here, no? Where is Halsin? Did she just replace him? What the fuck? Daniel, where is Halsin?
Your path leads away from me, I sense. Be safe. Perhaps one day you will see the fruits that your victory has sown here.
Okay. Daniel, Arabella, Shahira, Karlach, Will, Gale, Shadowheart. Some of them don't even show up. Okay, I will level her up later, I think, because I'm not sure. I think Halsin has Circle of the Moon. And I'm not actually sure. Replenish expanded spell slots while out of combat. Okay, so that's actually nice. Circle of Spores, definitely not. Circle of Stars could be interesting. Anyway, yeah, I have to check what Halsin is actually to
Ready and waiting. Well, certainly
to
waiting.
figure out stuff. And she has nice scimitars. She's dual wielding with poor attack pattern. Her armor is kinda meh. She has only light armor.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
You too?
Seems like a good moment to
I
talk.
can't believe it. I can't believe Aylin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aylin free. And me.
Trade? Idol of Selûne. Okay, never mind. You and Aylin seem to have a lot of history. What happened?
A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aylin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
I certainly believe you were starstruck. Yeah, that's actually... Are they actually in love? Or did she just decide that, oh my god, a celebrity?
You sound like my father. But it was more than that. This was no mere attraction. It was love. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aylin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aylin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
You become the chosen of Mirkul.
I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aylin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
Understandable.
It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aylin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
So wait, you don't join me then?
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long century.
Okay. Shadowheart?
You wanted something? I'm sorry. It might be best kept until later. I'd be a poor counsel and worse company just now.
I'm here for you.
I think any attempts at comforting me might be in vain just now. But you're sweet to keep me in your thoughts.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
Oh my god. What is it?
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, most high. Darling Isobel is safe and well. Safe and well, and return to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
I'm having mixed feelings about her. So first, when Ketheric was already dead, right? But then she just charged in, started stomping on him, and there is she's supposedly paladin, right? And paladins, I get that they have this zeal with their gods and stuff like that, but then there is more weird stuff. So when that Isobel fell in love with her with it, on the first glance, it feels kind of like here is this thing that I'm that I was taught my entire life to worship, and suddenly its champion shows up, immediately I would have like a positive attitude towards it. Let's put it that way. And then the first time that she sees Isobel, she starts bragging that not only Ketheric is dead, but she also stamped him and crushed his skull and stuff like that. It's strange, and Isobel doesn't seem to mind, but and I get like Isobel has a weird relationship with Ketheric because he basically fell, right? But still, he had a note from her on him, on his corpse, and he had notes from her mother in his room. I think that was his room. So it seems like he was still there, right? And the only reason he fell was because he was so heartbroken about death of his wife and his kid. And it's actually very similar to Will in that respect, where Will sacrificed his soul to save the city, or his home, as he said, whereas Ketheric sacrificed his, I guess, also soul, right, to save his daughter, to resurrect his daughter, and it's way, I would say, it's very clearer bargain. And I actually side with Ketheric more than I do with Will. Because with Will, first of all, the deal he made, it was clearly influenced by manipulation, right? So he didn't know about those cultists, but suddenly this demon showed up, told him about the cultists, and he said that he heard a whisper, right? And based on that whisper, he went alone. I honestly, if I heard a whisper, I would not consider that it's something good whispering to me. And to go alone somewhere, I probably wouldn't do it. I would probably like maybe take a friend or something, right? And then when he was there was this ritual and it was already in progress. So supposedly he didn't have time to go for reinforcements. He had to act alone. And he was alone against 20 or so people, 25 or something like that, they said. I think that the ritual could have still been interrupted. So there is many like off ramps, for the lack of better word. He could have went there with friends. He could have tried to interrupt the ritual without on his own. And even if the ritual succeeded, sure, it's a big deal, Tiamat, but still, it's like disaster. Baldur's Gate could have been destroyed, many dead, very sad. But I don't want to say it's not the end of the world, because like the stakes are there, right? The city could have been destroyed, many dead, very bad. But on on the grand scale of things, sacrificing his soul for that, I'm not sure, right? And then Ketheric is slightly different. And actually, as I was talking about Will, Ketheric dropped a little bit as well. But why I empathize with Ketheric a little bit more is because he didn't have as many off-ramps as Will had, right? And his decision, to me personally, I guess, but it makes more sense. Like he lost his loved ones and he wanted to bring her back. Now that there is with Will, I said it's not the end of the world if the city is destroyed and stuff like that. Yeah, and it's not it wouldn't be the end of the world if Isobel stayed dead, right? But there is a different connection there. You know, it's like both choices are bad, obviously. But with Ketheric, it seems like more personal, more emotional choice. Whereas with Will, it seems like more choice, like it almost feels like a duty choice. Like he was given a city to defend, and he wanted to do everything to defend it. And obviously he said like, oh, I wanted to protect my home and stuff like that. So there is some personal connection there. But if you look at it with like with my eyes, from my point of view, Ketheric decision makes more sense, and it's far less. There is no manipulation. There are no off ramps. It just okay. I made this decision. This is my decision, right? Why I spend so much time talking about it? Right, because because Ketheric, even after he sold his soul, I guess he sold his soul. I don't know what exactly happened there. And okay, he served Mirkul, did a lot of bad things, but at the core, he was still himself, right? He loved Isobel, he loved his wife, he did all of it for her, and when we talked with him, that there was some regret as well. So the way Nightsong, I mean, the way she was so happy that he's dead, and the way that she speaks with Isobel about his death does not seem right at all. And yeah, so I'm a little bit worried about her, and not because I don't think she's evil, because she serves Selûne, and Selûne is supposedly a good one, but still, if you remember a couple of episodes back, we read this book about Shar and Selûne, and that Chontia, she wanted fire, so Selûne created sun, and for fire, it was like the fire is destructive force. So I guess we shouldn't consider her altogether good. And here, this prayer or whatever this was, again, it seems too zealous, too happy about the Ketheric being dead. And again, I understand that Nightsong was imprisoned by Ketheric for a long time. The land was blighted because of Ketheric. He was general. He killed a bunch of people. He worked with Mirkul. Lot of bad stuff, right? But I do not. So there is this thing about. I don't think this is a place to talk about it, but um, I and I actually all of this is improvised, right? So I didn't have time to consider this thing in like detail to think it through. But basically redemption, right? In concept, in theory, no one is beyond redemption. Now, when I consider redemption, I'm considering bad stuff. I'm not considering wicked stuff, if that makes sense. So if you do something bad, I think you are redeemable. You can be redeemed. But if you do something wicked, and again, it's like the meaning of words. What I consider wicked and what I consider bad, and yeah, I think this is like a long discussion, complicated topic. I will probably make a separate video about this eventually. I have this plan for YouTube where I pick a topic and try to talk about it. But it would be more scripted and more thought through. But yeah, I feel like I'm not sure that Ketheric did something that is like wicked, right? And by wicked I mean stuff that demons would do, right? So his bad stuff, it led to a lot of death, but ultimately I'm not sure if it like we didn't hear anything about. Well, no, hold on, but he worked with Balthazar, and that guy did a bunch of wicked stuff, I guess. Anyway, yeah, complicated topic. It's not for this video, and not for improvised let's play basically. But Ketheric, I have some. I have some understanding for him, and I don't feel like Um, would it be defiling his body, like crushing his skull and stuff like that? That she did basically. I'm not sure that's appropriate. No matter what he did, and then Tolkien with her, with his daughter, the way Night Song did. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. And the thing is, I think the game. I think the game understands this as well, because the way it was portrayed, it was unexpected for our characters, and then it also offers this those options with Isobel, like where you starstruck, you not love of the on the first glance, but starstruck, because it's basically something related to the stuff that she thought to worship. And then with this conversation, I had option to pull back from her, because it's yeah, it's a little bit strange what's going on here. But anyway, where is the silver light? The moon magic.
Listen to the subtle vibrations of the Moon Maiden thumping within your heart chambers, friend. She works her magic there. My darling Isobel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
And the fact that she is covered in blood doesn't help things. There is still a great deal about you I don't know.
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Are you really Selûne's daughter?
Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
Also, do I have a way to... Hold on, maybe with this?
If you insist.
I wanted to look at her face, because when she spoke with Isobel in back in Moon Towers, she had those cracks on her skin, and when I'm talking with her right now, it doesn't look like she has them anymore. But maybe it's just coincidence. And also another thing, her armor. In one of the what do you call them, cutscenes, you could see her shoulder pad, I guess would be the classification, and you could see the moon symbol, right? The same thing that she has on her wings, for example, and it looks very similar to moon symbol that night elves have in Warcraft, which I mean, it makes sense. Warcraft ripped off a lot of D&D stuff, and Elune is basically Selûne, so it's yeah, but interesting detail. Would your mother be willing to aid us in the fight against the dead tree?
Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aylin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
She has scars, but they don't glow as they did back then. How did you come to be trapped in the Shadowfell?
Ketheric Thorn. Father of my one and only love. Enslaver of Dame Aylin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isobel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shar, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
Lots of interesting stuff here. Ketheric never did trust me even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. Huh? See? That's interesting. And that's what I mean. She seems strange. And even this, are you really Selûne's daughter? She's ASMR, right? And ASMRs, I guess they could be. I don't know. I don't know the lore. She could be related, but she seems to be not right in the head. And I guess he saw it as well. And then, so see, this is something that I've got confused about, because the whole Justiciar Gauntlet, or whatever it was called, the Shar Temple, and the whole area, there was a lot of lore about Ketheric and his family, Thorm family, all the relatives and villagers, and it was centered around Shar, right? That they all worshipped Selûne, and then they turned to Shar for some reason. And she says that he turned to Shar, the Lady of Loss, for relief. But now he is serving Mirkul. And so what happened there? Why is he flip-flopping between the gods? He was also paladin, right? I think. And so he was paladin of Selûne, then he became paladin of Shar. Then he became paladin of Mirkul. What was the flip? Why? What? I'm still not. So this entire area, the Blighted Lands, I think I mentioned this many months back when in previous episodes, where I understand what happened. I don't understand why it happened. I guess that's like my issue, because them switching to Shar, I think it makes sense. Then switching to Mirkul, I don't know why. And even with Shar and with like the plague that is in this town, it seems more like Mirkul influence, right? It doesn't seem like Shar thing. But then it's all of it is connected, and I don't understand how, I guess. Because Ketheric was one of the Justiciars as well, with Shar, right? And all of them were killing Nightsong, to be like promoted to justiciars, and Ketheric somehow siphoned immortality. But then he served Mirkul, but was still siphoning the immortality, even though she was in Shar's prison. But then again, if we killed her, Shadowheart would have been promoted, I guess. And he would no longer be immortal, maybe, because he was somehow connected. I don't know. It seems like I don't have all the puzzle pieces. Or maybe I do, but I'm having difficulties just putting it all together. I wanted to talk with her about...
friend. I have a darling to adore.
Fuck, okay. Ah, no. You seem to know things about Shadowheart. When will you tell her?
In due time. Mother Selûne will tell me when the time is right. Painful truths should be handled with some decorum.
If not over.
Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
How do you intend to spend your newfound freedom?
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
I'm conflicted. So this thing, it's like gain her as companion, right? I'm not sure if she can become your companion, or if she's just in your camp and maybe show up as Deus Ex Machina at some point. Who knows? But I like to collect companions. The problem with her is that after that Ketheric debacle, I don't think I like her. And it's... I think this is the first time that there is companion in game where I'm not sure if I should be trying to recruit or not. And again, I'm not sure if she is even companion. Maybe she's not. But yeah, I'm hesitant. Let's go with it. I don't think she's companion anyway.
Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low.
Also, her model, I don't think it would work with other types of armor.
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
So really, I lost my chance to ask about Isobel? That kind of sucks.
Friend. I have a darling to adore.
I thought maybe I would get like more information about it, about her. Halcyon did not appear.
Better not be cursed.
Ah! Withers showed up, so maybe Halcyon is here somewhere as well? No, still no Halsin. Why is there no Halsin? This is his camp, right? Where is Halsin? This is fucked.
Speak up.
He should be here next to Taniel.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
I'm happy with being a warlock, I think. It fits thematically with the tadpoles and absolute and stuff like that, so and any other class I tried, I wanted to be a rogue because it's something that I don't play usually. It didn't work out, I didn't like it. I then tried to be a ranger, didn't work out either because rangers in 5th editions are boring, I think. So yeah, warlock it is. I think I mentioned this. I plan to play the game again eventually, once I forget the plot a little bit and try to make a different decisions and stuff like that. But I'm considering playing sorcerer, paladin, and druid. So those are the classes that I'm interested in. For now, we can continue with warlock. Another thing that I realized, Halsin is not here. He used to be, no? This is weird.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to 2 others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Okay. If she wants to.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
It was druid then, right?
What? Who was
Fuck.
that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Sure, I will help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
The Spear of Night. Thought it was cast into the Shadowfell.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
What's next, I wonder?
Oh. Gain advantages on wisdom saving throws and perception checks. And you get weapon enchantment +3. Fuck. You can see in the dark. Does this matter here? Moonbeam. Yep. Moon mode. I am worried about Helsing.
I'll see what I can learn.
No, that's not.
So, it's a quest to free Shadowheart's parents, is it? And here I was, worried I'd be the only one with a difficult family reunion waiting in the city.
What do you intend to do about Cazador's ritual?
Before anything else, I need to know where it's happening. To the public, Cazador is an ordinary noble, a little reclusive perhaps, but just another of the great and the good of Baldur's Gate. He has a grand palace on the hills of the gate, where he hosts the city's high society. I don't know if he performed the ritual there. It feels too public. He'd risk exposure.
That giant gothic monstrosity has been inhabited by vampires this whole time. Gasp! No. Vampires? In gothic monstrosity?
I know. Subtle, isn't it?
Raphael's playing a dangerous game, giving you Mephistopheles secrets.
Mephistopheles is one of the lords of the Nine Hells. Raphael is not going to let any ire be tracked back to him. Perhaps Raphael even will gain from setting us on this course, who can say? All I know is I need to unravel the secrets around Cazador's ritual. And I can only do that in Baldur's Gate.
What to do?
Why, hello, lover.
Oh,
That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
no.
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long century.
Okay.
Be
Do you have
gone,
anything new?
friend. I have a darling to adore.
Okay.
Private work would
Lizel.
be nice.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
At the ready.
Will may have something to say.
Taken from the light to be raised in darkness. The truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back into dusk.
Nothing new here either.
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes I wonder.
I would not linger in this land over long. But whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
Okay, so there doesn't seem to be anything much to discuss with everyone.
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she desires.
I'm worried this is like a relationship option. But sure, do you want to talk more about your fears of dying?
Please. There is little more to be said on the subject. The best thing you and I can do is march on towards whatever awaits us. The end may be close. Time to reap what we have sown.
Okay. And Withers?
Fate spins along.
No comment about Shadowheart, then?
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhap...
Okay, so we rest and then we try to find a way to Baldur's Gate, I guess? I don't know. Visitors at night? No? Nothing? Where is fucking Dalsin? No. No. Surely this is not Halcyon. No. No, Halcyon was brown. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
There is a subplot in this game that someone in this camp killed Halsin, stuffed his head, and put it on display so only I can see it from top view perspective. Whatever you must do, I will be by your side.
Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'll be entering a nest of vipers. I couldn't bear to lose you. Not after everything. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
What's that? Am I gonna get smooches?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Okay, probably smooches. Okay. Guess that's it. You? Did you scissor enough?
Be gone, friend.
Okay, not scissored enough. Leave camp, I guess. Halsin, explain yourself.
Thanks for watching out for me. I swear, I can already feel a change in the air. Like the curse itself knows its time is short.
Join me?
Blessed with several companions as it is. Perhaps dismiss one if you require me.
Swap out with Karlach.
Aw, why me? Guess I'll just sit on my thumb in camp then.
Don't worry.
I'm with you. It's like your mind wants you dead. How'd you survive it? Nathaniel?
Okay, so Halsin. Level up Halsin. He is what? Class features. Level 4. It's just slots, okay. And Conjure Elemental, Contagion, Greater Restoration, Insect Plague, Mask Cure Wounds, Planar Binding, Hollow Stone, okay. Pam. Right, and I wanted to... No, that's not what I want. I mean, I want, but not right now. I want to check Halsin and see what the fuck he is. Circle of the Moon, I see. So the game suggests circle of land, and I think I agree with this. Circle of Spores doesn't fit her too much. Circle of Stars is actually interesting choice, but yeah, let's go with Circle of Land. Let's go with Guidance, I think, because Guidance is fucking OP. Gained passive, Circle of the Land. Okay, you gain 2 spells that are always prepared. Arctic, Hold Person and Spike Growth, Ghost, Mirror Image, Misty Step, Blur Silence, Bark Skin, Hold Person, Visibility Pass Without Trace, Mirror Image, Spike Growth, Mel's Acid Arrow, Darkness, Weapon, Misty Step. So I think Ghost, Mirror Image and Misty Step is probably the best, because Mirror Image I don't think... I don't think the Druid gets it otherwise. But it seems to be the same with Hold Person, for example. Blur, I think also. Barkskin, you get it. Invisibility, I don't think you get. What is Mel's Acid Arrow? Bunch of acid damage. And even if you miss, the target still takes half the initial damage. Tangle, Goodberry no. Thunder Wave, Ice Knife, Lesser Restoration. Flaming Spear, Hold Person, Flame Blade. So I'm considering her to be more like a caster instead of shapeshifter. Shape. Another cantrip. Resistance, sure. Prepared spells. Feet. I should already be proficient in light armor, no? She has 2 scimitars, so dual wielding, I guess, makes sense for her. Let's go with dual wielder. Oh. Or I guess on each level you can change it. Wait, is it change? Call lightning, sleet storm. Desert, forest. I guess, I don't know, seems strange that you can select another circle, and does that stack? I guess it stacks. Daylight. No protection from energy. Plant growth. Let's go with bark skin and spike growth instead. Let's go with Arctic because I like Ice Storm. She used it in one of the combats, by the way. Grasping Vine. Moonbeam. Yeah, sure. I guess that's how we roll. New feat. We already have dual wielder. So Warcaster is interesting, right? Because my logic is that Warcaster helps you cast in combat, but actually it helps you to maintain concentration, which I'm not sure we even have that many concentration spells, right? Because this is just effects, right? And Tangle is concentration, I guess. Flameblade is not concentration. This is not concentration. Also not concentration. Barkskin is concentration, I guess. Spike Growth is concentration. Moonbeam. And then if people move out of your threat range, you can use Shock and Grasp. But in most cases, she would have scimitars, and she can attack with her. Where is it? Civil Militia? No. Dark Vision. This. Melee Caster. Instead of its Dexterity modifier, the affected entity adds its spellcasting ability modifier to attack rolls. But see, not damage rolls. Spell Sniper is also interesting. And this effect can't stack, so I can just put a bunch of Spell Snipers, I guess, on... but it's specifically... You can get Eldritch Blast on her as well. Firebolt. You already know this spell. It's a different version of the one you already know. You will have access to both. Ray of Frost seems better, and I'm going with ice damage on her, so... Cone of Cold and Contagion.
How high?
Whatever shall it be?
I don't know. I feel like I'm not. As always, I don't feel like I'm doing right with spells and with like the builds and stuff like that.
There is work to do.
Oak Father, watch over your servant.
Call and I answer.
Thing is, I really wanted to have Jaheira in the party.
Nod and smile.
I think it was bugged, and that's why Halcyon was not here.
I swear, I can already feel a change in the air. Like the curse itself, no. I'll be ready.
And I want to take Isel, maybe?
Already feeling better.
To Baldur's Gate. If we're to be free of this parasite, we must slay these chosen and their captive brain.
The fuck? Isel, join.
Greetings. It is done.
Okay, so Isel, and I want to do what?
Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something green.
Jaheira spells. Okay, so I can change the spells, and I'm gonna do it right now, I think. Alright, so we always have Mirror Image, Misty Step, Slit Storm, Cold Lightning, Conjure Manner, Elemental, Ice Storm, Cone of Cold, Contagion. We also like Ice Knife, Thunder Wave, Cure Wounds, sure, why not? Entangle, I guess good, Bark Skin. She should be proficient in light armor, right? It's here somewhere. Oh, she's actually proficient with medium armor as well. In which case she does not need bark skin. Scimitar is interesting, but that's actually probably a good scimitar. But would that mean that it disappears from not that it disappears, that I have to equip it, which is going to be annoying. Spike growth. Hundred turns, fuck. Freedom of movement. But freedom of movement. So in Pathfinder, I think freedom of movement is reaction. So that's better than action. Grasping Vine. Hmm. This is just advantage on ability checks, that's not even... Fuck. Dark vision, dark skin... Blight is fucking massive. It's 4th level. Jesus. Oh, fire is actually interesting, I think. Is it as interesting as insect plague? Let's go with fire.
There's no time to waste.
Shadowheart spells. Bacon of Hope is actually something that I think is good. So when we are out of combat, I would put Bacon of Hope and then, for example, Prayer, and it will maximize the hit points. Because I had like a couple of situations where I had to heal out of combat, and I expected that I will heal max, which was not the case. I don't want Glyph. Protection from energy, sure we can keep. Remove curse we can keep. Spirit Guardians is fucking brilliant. Flame Strike works, I guess. What I want is probably less. And I also want Bacon of Hope. There we go.
What now?
Now, We want to check
Then
a chest because I'm thinking that we need better armor. Okay, so first of all, secondary weapon that we have is scimitar +1. Instead, we can take something else instead of scimitar. How about this sort of life-stealing? I am not proficient with it. Never mind. How about the baneful? Not proficient with it? Really? Watcher's Guide. What does momentum do? Increase mobility. 6. Okay. Well, the scimitar is probably the best thing I can have there. Silence. 2 to 7, 2 to 5. This is two-handed. We don't want two-handed. We do want ranged, for example. So ranged we can... We are not proficient with this type of things, though. Add... This is light armor. So whenever we deal damage, we get bonus on spells. That's good. Then this is heavy armor. We are looking for medium armor. That's our medium armor, I guess. Light armor. Light armor. Click heals. Speed and freedom of movement. I think that makes sense. Bonus to spell attack rolls, that seems like a good idea. Noxious fumes. Acid damage. Okay, that's it's not what we want. Poison is actually something that I want to look into. Shield. Once per long rest we can get shield. That's actually... Reverberation. That's also interesting. Okay, so first of all, bonus to spell attack rolls. I think that's good. Poisoners we will look into later. Ranged spell attacks with reverberate. I think that's good. Then what does Shadowblade do? Well, we have Fireblade, right? But it's for 10 turns, and this is for how long? Until long rest. And it does 2 to 16 compared to 3 to 18, so it's not that crazy. Actually, let's go with Shadowblade. When you hit target with a spell or cantrip that uses a weapon, you gain arcane beauty. Spell or cantrip that uses a weapon. I'm not sure what that would be. Okay, when a foe fails a saving throw against one of your spells or actions, they gain mental fatigue. Penalty to wisdom, intelligence, and charisma, 7 crowns for every turn remaining. Yeah. Missed a step. I mean... Oh, sorry. I'm just looking at Carla and she's too fucking strong.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Let us show them.
I mean, Lizel is too, but not us, I think. Right, this roasting we want. And this we want as well. Then cloaks, armor class, saving throw. Okay, that's no. Eight temporary hit points while casting spell. That's okay. That makes sense. And none of them have cloaks.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Something useful, I hope.
Again, we are having a long episode about inventory management. I'm really sorry, but I have no other way to play. That is how I roll. Okay, so we have this cloak, for example, so I think we will just... Let's take this, and I'm thinking that we will maybe look into poison stuff. So for example, do we have any like poison spells? Doesn't look that way.
At least things have stayed
I
interesting.
could, however, use poisons, right? Entrance. Open. No. Open. Oh, fuck. Open. And that's it. Open. Okay. I'm sorry. I really need to fix the inventory first. I feel like I'm spending the entire day on the inventory. This one. I think I was given Karlach poisons. Yeah. So we are gonna give this poison back to him and then to Jaheira, I guess. I do want to keep Carla though. I feel like we don't have enough character slots. I want to play with Jaheira. I cannot leave Shadowheart behind. I want to play with Jaheira. I haven't played with Lae'zel for a while, so I want to play with her now as well. But the problem is that now I cannot use Karlach. Fuck.
Open up.
But I think maybe that's fine. I mean, I like Karlach, but Lae'zel should work as well. So just let's give her... she has arrows anyway. Right. Let's take it all. Now, here we have all these bombs and all this no nonsense. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put all of it there. And actually, I want to take this back too. Maybe I should get rid of those bugs. I'm not sure. Anyway. Yeah, I think this is going to be my team. We will try to use poisons with Jaheira and then spells. So poisons for melee attacks, spells for ranged, and Lae'zel as a fighter, and I hope that it works out. I'm not sure. Leave the camp. And with Lae'zel in tow, I actually want to try to go back to Illithid place, because I want to try to put the brains there.
Does herself no favors in revealing herself to be so erratic, so uncertain. Okay. It's allowing me to go to the rooftop. Doesn't look like it will allow me to go to the to Illithid lair, though. So looks like we are missing out on the brains. How about this? I save. And I fucking jump. No, I can't even jump there. Okay, never mind. Then let's go back down. There is also a way through, if we go back down, there is also a way down to the prison, and from prison you can also jump down to the Illithid nursery. Well, not nursery, but you know what I mean, I think. So if you go through here, I think.
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, and then I think you're supposed to go through here. Oh yeah, there is actually this thing, and I remember you could do something with it, but I haven't tried, I think. Okay, hold on. Yeah, see, you can go somewhere on it. Hold on. I first want to go here. And climb down. And here... See, it should connect to the rest, right? Where would it connect? Like through there, maybe?
Busting is the first time.
Is there any way to get up? No, I don't think I can get there at all, sadly. Okay. Never mind. Then let's go back up and go try the ship. Where was the exit? Here, somewhere. I think. Right? Yeah, through here. Hey. Okay, and now let's go back to the ship. Which was there somewhere, I think. Yeah. Cannot be used. Fuck off, game. I was like, oh, we can swim somewhere with it, but apparently no. No swimming allowed. No swimming allowed, and no ropes can. Oh no, hold on. Brittle chain. Examine. It's a fucking brittle chain. No. Lazel, could you help me, please?
lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
The current is powerful, pulling at the boat. Should you leave, you will not be able to return to Moonrise Towers this way.
Okay, that's just a way to last light in. That's fine. Let's go there. Why am I bloated by the way? I guess the chains had blood in them. Let's get up. It's probably abundant as well, right? I don't think there is much to be seen here. Yeah, seems abundant. Okay, then it's my understanding that I'm supposed to go there somewhere. So through here, I guess. Let's go to Raidwind Town.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric, but Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
Yeah, sure, let's brag about the Jaheira. That's why I just recruited Jaheira.
Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers, too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Will there be anyone left when we arrived in the city?
Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours.
Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause.
Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
And then we will rule everything. So why did it trigger? And can I go to Raidwind Town? Okay. Now, I want to just go straight there. No, not straight there. Hold on. Great. So run around like so. Right. Go through the dollhouse, I guess. We basically want to go here. I think this is the way. I don't know otherwise how to proceed. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure I was here and it did not let me through. No, apparently it's just here, like just. Hey, no. Go inside.
Here we go.
I guess we can open this thing.
Always room for more.
Get some mushrooms. This is very helpful, very important. And then in here we have veterinary log, I guess. The words veterinary log are crossed out at the top of the ledger. Meat yields is written alternate. Oh my god. Steed stallion, healthy is stricken true, butchered yield 43 stone. Mare healthy stricken true, butchered. Total delivered to House of Healing food stores. Bunch of stones. Okay. Can we go up here? What is here? Nothing. Nothing there either, probably. Okay. Ah! And here we have Ancient Sigil Circle.
The Shadow Curse will soon be forgotten, thanks to us.
Yeah, apparently this is the road out.
The Absolute armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
I do not think we can do anything with the other area, and it doesn't seem like we can go there anyway. I mean, maybe we can go through here, but I doubt it. So let's just continue to Baldur's Gate. You are about to progress your adventure. You may not be able to return. I'm pretty sure I did everything what is here to be done. So let's continue. To Baldur's Gate! Yay!
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Ooh! Helsin did say that we will see the results before we leave. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps. Maybe it's because it's cold outside, but I think it's also because we did something. See? My dwarf is happy as well. Nice. And now, 120 hours into the game, we maybe finally reach Baldur's Gate. Actually, what's more likely is that it's still going to be just a road to Baldur's Gate. It's not even going to be Baldur's Gate proper. Is this the painter that we rescued?
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets.
The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing.
Is this Orin?
Scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the Prism Bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
We are back at camp, then? Oh. Creepy. Are we going to see Baldur's Gate in the distance?
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Fucking huge! Worms Lookout. There we go. Baldur's Gate. Is it Baldur's Gate or is it just way to Baldur's Gate yet? Right? Because I still think this kind of feels smallish. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here, and next time we see each other, perhaps we will reach Baldur's Gate. Maybe, maybe not. I again apologize that this episode was filled with inventory management and leveling up and stuff like that, but it is the nature of this game, right? It's what you do. The housekeeping is important, and hopefully now I will start using poisons and potions and arrows more liberally, perhaps. Anyway, subscribe to my OnlyFans. Goodbye.